Hi, everybody. Our topic has been how to combine the three primary activity centers of a kitchen into a total layout. And we started by talking about the work flow, work route, and work triangle concepts. But is the work triangle an outdated concept? Should we actually be using it? The work triangle was originally designed or conceived of to create comfort and efficiency in your kitchen design. All right. And based on how easily your cook or your user can move between those three main work areas. Now, since this concept was created, we've had some major technology changes. Your kitchen is no longer limited to just the three key appliances. All right. Now we can separate the range and the oven. The microwave is one of the more useful tools, etc. Right. Also, this concept was based on and assumes a single cook kitchen, which is not necessarily how your modern family uses their kitchen. Right. So there are some other options here, and we're going to talk about them in this video. We'll talk about some work zones, open concept kitchen, a quote new kitchen triangle idea, and especially talk about secondary work triangles. But I want to be really clear right now. As an introductory or beginner kitchen design student, I absolutely want you to follow the work triangle rules. All right. I need you to be able to use this tool, all right, and understand how it works, all right, before you break the rule and do any other design. All right. So for your first class in kitchen design and for your first kitchen design project, I absolutely want you to use the work triangle. All right, so having given that little caveat there, let's talk about our first layout option. All right, and this is called work zones. All right, and what it's trying to do here is adapt the work triangle principle for larger kitchen spaces. All right, kitchens have been getting larger and larger over the years. So instead of restricting yourself to this small triangle, all right, a kitchen designer would create distinct work zones, all right, for food storage, food prep, and for cooking. And if those sound like those same three primary centers, you're right. All right. And then you're going to maintain a logical relationship similar to the work triangle or using the work flow idea, right? But you'll adjust the distance according to the room scale. So this is simply giving you a little bit more elbow room, a little more flex in the size of the work triangle idea. Here's a second option for your kitchen layout, and it's called open concept, right? And this is really popular. You'll probably be very familiar with it. With the open concept kitchen, you're going to define the boundary of your kitchen with an island, all right? And it can be used from both sides, but for different purposes. All right. You want to make sure to place your refrigerator kind of at the entrance, all right, of your kitchen area, so that other people can reach it without getting in the way of the main cook. And you're still going to accommodate that work triangle idea, that basic work triangle, all right? But by opening up your kitchen, all right, to a wider living space, you're going to make it feel much larger and more flexible in use. Our next layout option is called the quote new kitchen triangle. All right. And it's coming from an article which I have placed in your module. And for this, this is an idea of how to adapt that kitchen triangle idea to the new technology that's now available. So what you need to do is consider the role of each kitchen feature or equipment or appliance, all right, and how it fits into the cooking sequence. And then you'll decide, does it fit inside the triangle or outside? So in the quote new kitchen, all right, you already know that your main work triangle is going to be formed by your sink, refrigerator, and cooktop. Right? But we have many other new appliances. Where should they go? Should they go inside the triangle in the main work area or outside the triangle? This answer is going to vary based on how your user uses their kitchen. All right, but here are some suggestions. You might want to place these items inside the triangle, right? Different cooking appliances, including the microwave. If you have an additional sink, your trash and recycling, right? Maybe under counter refrigerators, pantries, storage, dishwasher. This one is an iffy depending on if the dishwasher is loaded and unloaded by the primary cook or if someone else in the family does it. Right? Some things that probably should go outside the triangle, right, are things like a wine cooler and a beverage station, a coffee center, a desk or a household accounts area, right, and seating for your guests. Our last layout concept here is called a secondary work triangle. And this is how you build a kitchen for multiple cooks. All right, very popular for larger kitchens. And what you do is to create two adjacent work triangles. All right, the cooks are typically going to share one leg of the triangle or one work route, but they don't cross. All right, so we don't have people crossing paths. In a small kitchen, the cooks would share the stove and the refrigerator, but they'd have two sinks. For a larger kitchen, you'd probably add a second cooktop and extend this concept even more. So what does that look like? Let's take a look at this illustration. We have in this kitchen a main work triangle for cook number one, and they are working with this sink, this shared stove, and this shared refrigerator. And so you can see that they have a main work triangle, right? But we're going to accommodate a second cook, right? So what they've done is add a second smaller sink, all right? And so cook number two also has their own work triangle, their secondary work triangle, all right? And so they are going to be working between this smaller sink, this shared refrigerator, and the shared stove. All right, so you can see that there is one shared leg between these two triangles, right? And that's how two cooks can work together in one kitchen. Here's a second illustration of this same concept. All right, in this kitchen right here, we have a main work triangle between this sink on the island. All right, we've got a cooktop under here with the hood above and the refrigerator. All right, so we've got this is the main work triangle. All right, and then by adding a secondary sink over here, we have created a secondary work triangle. Again, it shares one of the major legs. Right. This is a little more complicated work route because we do have some crossing going on in this design. Right. One more tip for working with a kitchen for two cooks like this, make sure, especially since there's going to be a lot going on, make sure that no household traffic interferes with the basic work triangle. And what I mean by that is the people using this area, all right, this dining area over here, they don't have to walk through your work triangle area. So they've got a separate path. All right, everybody, in this video, we just took a look at a number of different options for expanding and modifying the basic work triangle idea and concepts in order to accommodate modern technology and also a change in how users use their kitchens, all right, to accommodate multiple cooks. Thank you.